An ancient relic has been found. Preliminary studies of it indicate a location of immense power on the planet Tama'rah. 4 factions vie for control of this discovery, each seeking the secrets and the power it holds. Control of both the map and key is necessary to decoding, finding, and opening the vault. The Tau Expeditionary Forces are currently in possession of the map, guarding it in their forward command base in the cold, wintry north. This has not escaped the watchful eye of the Black Templars, however. Where there are Xenos, sorcery cannot be far behind, and they have launched a crusade to either control it or destroy it. What does this power represent? Where does the map lead, and what does the key unlock? We look to unravel this mystery in this first episode of Season 2's 40K in 40-Minute Championship Series. Hello fans, and welcome to the first in our 4-part season wrap-up. Today we have Steve's Black Templars facing off against Nick's Tau in our first semi-final matchup. The winner of this match will go on to face either Tycho or Tak in the grand final event, and the loser of it will face the other loser in that semi-final as we decide which army gets trapped on the planet and which escapes in our losers bracket. This match, in fact our entire championship series this year, is brought to you by Frontline Gaming and their new 40K mat sizes. No need to cut your own, folks. They have tons of the new size in stock. They also have their new convert your mat strips in as well, so you can take your existing mat and make it the new size if you're so inclined. We love having the new size mats to play on for this championship and are super happy to have Frontline Gaming on board as a sponsor. Be sure to check them out at frontlinegaming.org and tell them PlayOn sent you.
I am Space Marine Steve from Play On Tabletop, and I am so excited. I get to take another shot at the Play On Championships. This time I'm definitely winning. Definitely winning.
Steve's list consists of some classic as well as some new Marines. Led by a Primaris Captain with a Storm Shield and the Black Templar Relic, Sword of Judgment, he should make for a blender in melee combat. Speaking of blenders, he also has 5 Assault Terminators in his Land Raider Crusader, a Primaris Chaplain, 10 Assault Intercessors, and a squad of Blade Guard veterans, all backed up by a squad of Eradicators, squad of Infiltrators, 2 squads of Incursors, and 2 Invictor Tactical Warsuits. Look for him to pressure Nick early and try to hem him in.
I got a lot of faith in my Land Raider. I think it's going to deliver the Terminators in such a way that Nick's not going to be able to stop it. Plus, if I can control how Nick shoots by engaging with certain units, I think I'm going to be able to control the board and to kind of like trap him in his little deployment zone.
I am here to play the Tau. Today I am bringing a list you probably have not seen in a very long time. I am taking Tau that are melee heavy, that are horde heavy. A melee Tau horde army. You never see those 3 together very often. I am bringing Kroot. I am bringing Kroot Carnivores. I am bringing Kroot Hounds. I am bringing Krootoks. This is gonna be fun.
Kroot! He has an entire detachment led by An-Shi, including Carnivores, Krootoks Riders, and Kroot Hounds, plus some Vespid just for good measure. His main force consists of a Farsight Enclave's patrol with 2 Cold Star commanders, one of course with his night-killing patented fusion blades, a Breacher team, Riptide Battlesuit, Crisis Suit veterans, Skyray gunship, and Devilfish transport. He's super mobile and will need to use that to his advantage to stay out of melee range.
Now, Space Marines, especially in 8th and 9th edition, are a tough opponent, especially for my Tau. I typically don't have strong enough guns to get through their multi-wound models. He's playing Black Templars, which is a melee, heavy-focused army. I am Tau. I focus on shooting. That's bad for me. I gotta stay out of his combat range and shoot him to death before he gets there. I've gotta play smart to the objectives to win this game.
The mission we are playing today is Retrieval from the 2020 40K Grand Tournament book. Primary scoring is based on holding 2 objectives for 5 points, 3 objectives for 5 more, and finally, holding more than your opponent is worth another 5 primary to a maximum of 45. Nick has chosen for secondary objectives, engage on all fronts, scoring 2 or 3 points for being in multiple table quarters, deploy scramblers, an action he needs to perform in the 3 quadrants of the table at 3 different times to score, and while we stand we fight, scoring 5 points each if his Riptide and 2 commanders are remaining on the field at the end of the game. I'm not entirely sure about that last choice. Nick likes to run his commanders into the fray with wild abandon. Playing super defensive and keeping them alive the whole game just doesn't fit with his usual playstyle. Steve's list is hard to pick against, that's for sure. That's one of the hallmarks of the new Marines. Maybe that's got Nick a little flummoxed. Steve has also chosen engage on all fronts, so a real table control subgame is going to be happening here. He's chosen raised banners, which makes sense as the sheer volume of infiltrating units and forward deploying units he has is going to make that an easy early grab. He's also chosen Codex Warfare, a new Space Marine specific secondary that scores you 5 points per doctrine when you kill units in that doctrine. I don't think he's going to score more than 7 or 8 secondary points with that one. We're gonna have to wait and see. That could be a big difference maker in this game.
You know what? I have not played Steve on the channel yet. I'm really excited for this. I have played very few games against him. I've watched a lot of his games and edited a lot of his games, mostly where he loses. One of these days, his luck is gonna change. I'm hoping that's not today.
Luck has been a challenge for me in the past. You play like a champion, you never blame the dice. If I lose this game, I lose it because I made a mistake, not because I failed some dice roll. My Black Templar force is here for something very, very specific. There is a prize on this planet, and this prize is a relic of some form that these Xenos are coveting. We need this thing because this is a Xenos relic and it must be destroyed.
The Space Marines are coming to attack my Tau base and take the map from me. We've got to hold it at all costs, brothers. We can hold this. All right, Steve, I am excited.
I'm excited too, man.
I haven't played you on this channel yet.
I know, yeah.
Even outside of the channel, we played like a handful of games, like not many.
Less than 5 games.
Less than 5 games, and I think it's been pretty even back and forth.
Yeah.
Who's won?
Yeah, we've tied once too.
We have at a tournament.
At a tournament, we tied, and you were like, "Let's check that score again."
It was the difference between me winning the tournament and not winning the tournament.
I know, and I made it a tie, and you were so mad.
So just for those watching, Steve has won games.
Oh yeah, I win. Yeah, like
he
we
wins
were both
tournaments
undefeated.
sometimes.
Oh, I do. Yeah, like. So I have. I start with 12 because I am taking a battalion detachment, and my warlord is in the battalion detachment, and then I'm spending 1 command point before the game starts to use Hero of the Chapter on my chaplain to give him a warlord tree. I have 11 command points off the hop of the game.
Well, I start with much less. I start with 7.
Good.
So obviously I start with 12 as well, but I took 2 patrol detachments, enabled to fit the crude in, and the second one cost me 2 command points because it does not have my warlord in it.
Yes.
And then I upgraded my Crute Shaper to a Pack Alpha for 1.
Got it.
I upgraded my Crisis Suits to Veterans, and then I added an extra relic. Lastly, my warlord, Onshi, a very cool ethereal that nobody ever takes. I don't know why, because it's awesome. That gives me +1 command point.
Love it.
So I'm up to 7. Not much to go on.
A whole 7.
Now we declare transports and reserves. I think it's pretty obvious. My breachers are going in the transport.
Yes.
I'm also going to deep strike.
Oh, here it is.
Plunge from the sky. The Vespid.
Vespid.
They're flying bzz, 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 over the sky, ready to plunge in when I need them.
Okay.
I'm also going to spend 1 more command point, bringing me down to 6 right now, to place all the Crute in reserves with the Crute Shaper.
All of the Crute.
Yeah. Sorry, not all the Crute. The Crute Hounds and the Crute Hawks.
I'm spending 2 command points, so I'll go down to 9 command points. And I will be putting the 10 Assault Intercessors and the Primaris Chaplain in strategic reserves. So I was defender, so I get to place first. And I'm going to place this unit of Incursors right here. So they're going to use a little bit of forward deploy.
Well, I think I'll take the Crute, and they're going to deploy, hiding in these woods here.
Love it. So a unit of Incursors is going to go right up here.
Let's hide the woods.
Try and hide in the woods.
With Nick's list tending to be a more mobile type of play, Steve's really tailored his deployment to counter Nick's tendencies here, and he already has Nick on the back foot. With the amount of units Nick has placed in reserve here, he's got nothing to screen from those Invictor Warsuits, and they're going to be on him turn 1 for sure, especially if Steve goes first.
I almost wish I had kept the Kroot on the table now.
I know you do.
I'm gonna have to do something I don't like doing. I'm gonna have to castle.
I know. You don't like castling, you're gonna have to though. Blade Guard veterans, we're gonna put them right here inside this. Unit of Eradicators here, all touching terrain.
Ethereal Warlord is gonna go right in the center here.
Then I'm gonna put my Captain Warlord right there. So my infiltrators.
Unit of 4 marker drones.
Sounds good.
All right, so that's my last unit of drones down. It looks like we're deployed.
We
Got
are,
a lot of
in fact.
stuff off the board.
Yeah.
Both of us. Yeesh. And you are right in my face.
There's no hiding for you.
There is no hiding.
No.
I'm actually terrified.
If I go first, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see it.
First turn. Let's do it right here. Here we go. Oh boy.
Oh,
no!
yes!
No!
First turn goes to Steve. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Nick's in trouble.
Let's do this. My Chaplain's not on the board, so Litany doesn't really matter. However, I do gain a command point, so I go up to 10 command points. And then I'm gonna start moving some guys around. In cursors, I'm gonna move over this way.
I mean, yes, go
No,
slower.
it's fine, we're not gonna. Let's give you something to shoot at. We're gonna take my Captain and advance him. Eradicators and advance them. At the end of my movement phase, these incursors here are going to raise banners on this objective.
Praise to the name of the Emperor.
These incursors are going to raise banners on this objective.
Oh, this is in trouble.
These Blade Guard veterans are going to raise banners on this objective. And the infiltrators there are going to raise banners on that objective.
For the glory of the Imperium.
That is going to be trouble.
Your forest is mine, Xeno
Yeah.
scum. So then what's going to happen is I am going to go to my shooting phase, which is much more exciting.
Fire away! Don't kill me.
Let's start over here with the furthest most tactical warsuit. It's going to shoot all of its weaponry into the crew.
The Kroot aren't the best choice as a target, but they are a troop choice that have objectives secured, so if he can clear them off, he can take that objective away from Nick.
I get 6s.
Here we go. Huh.
Ah, I got one.
Oh, that if this is an indication of how your dice are
Oh,
going to
it's
go,
always going to be.
ooh,
Oh,
brutal. That's okay.
I'll take that. I'd like more dice rolls
More
like
like
that,
the-
please.
on threes.
Steve.
So 1 at AP -2.
Oh, yep, just dead dude again.
Sweet. Yeah, and then 2d6 automatic hits from the Incendium Cannon. So the 4 AP -2s.
So 4 more dead. All right. There is only 3 Kroot remaining.
So this Tactical Invictor Warsuit is going to shoot the Heavy Bolter, the twin Iron Hail Heavy Stubbers at the Kroot over there.
You really want to kill these Kroot.
If I kill them, I get a point for Codex Warfare if I kill them with heavy weapons. Right.
Well done.
Fragstorm Grenade Launcher into the drones.
Yep.
And then the Incendium Cannon is going to go into the Riptide. So, Heavy Bolter into the Kroot. 1 hit on 3s. 1 at AP -2.
All right, one more Kroot is dead. I got 2 Kroot left. Come on, Kroot, you can survive.
No way.
You can
Iron Hail into
survive.
the Kroot. Huh. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Bye, Kroot.
Oh, yeah, they're all dead. All right, so you killed the Kroots.
Yeah, so
And that gives you 1 point
for
for
Codex Warfare.
for your secondary Codex.
because I
Warfare.
killed a unit with a heavy weapon.
So you're winning already, 1-0.
Yay!
He's done some serious work here. He spent a command point on a reroll damage for his 100 killer missile, but the assault is incoming.
How many damage did you do?
D6 damage. For
Oh,
damage.
brutal.
oh yeah,
Brutal.
we're coming with real attitude today, fellas.
Your dice are doing well for you.
It's so far so good. Like
This might be the change we've been looking for.
maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna take this Tactical Invictor Warsuit, and I'm going to charge into your Devilfish.
Copy that. Okay. Do I want to declare all the Overwatch now, or do I want to declare it with the other one that's going to charge in? I think I'm just going to do Overwatch with my Devilfish. I got 2 6s, a strength 5.
So on 5s.
I got nothing.
Ooh, bit of gamesmanship here. One Invictor goes in, and now declaring the other, and here comes the Tau supported Overwatch.
All right, the Riptide is going to fire his gun.
You better not get a bunch of these. We're mad, don't get a bunch of
And I reroll 1s. Oh, that's amazing!
Boo!
3 6s with the Relic gun.
Lame.
So on 3s. Oh, 2 1s.
Yeah.
This is worth a reroll, I think. I'm gonna spend a command point, bringing me down to 5. Ah, there we go.
2 of them.
So 2 wounds at -4.
Just goes through.
It does D3 plus 3 damage.
It does, yeah, it's a lot.
So each one does 4 and 10 damage total.
Okay, has 3 wounds remaining.
Smart missile system. Ah, 3 more 6s, and I reroll 1s. All right, this is strength 5 though.
Okay, on 5s.
So nothing there. And then the cyclic ion blasters from all the Riptides.
You take a mortal
I take a
stuff.
mortal wound. So there's already a couple 1s. And the other guns, oh, that's a lot of 1s. Number of 6s, but I get to reroll all the 1s. So let's reroll those 1s. Hopefully no more 1s. And give me some more 6s. Ooh. So I took 2 mortal wounds on that squad. But I did get 2 6s in there. So on 3s, that's 1 wound and another 1.
That's awesome.
Ugh. Okay, so 1 wound at -2.
So 5 out. Huh. No.
D3 damage.
Please don't kill it.
5! 3 damage!
See if it explodes.
Boom!
It doesn't.
Oh, wow. 3 hits on that charging Invictor, and a command point to reroll the wound sees a dead Invictor. That's a huge boon to Nick for sure. Keeps his guns free for his coming turn. Steve still scores a point for Codex Warfare, as well as 3 for Engage in All Front, making the mid-turn score 4-0 for Steve.
My commander here, instead of Montcalm, my commander, the red one, is going to call Cayune, which means that everyone within 6, if I elect them to stand still, they reroll all hit rolls. I got to get the Scramblers going here ASAP. Okay, so the Breachers are going to get out, back here in a line. Okay. And then they're going to move 6 inches, which is the important part. I'm going to disembark the drones. So disembark, and they're going to advance as well. 2 inches. So they're going to be right here. And then the Devilfish will move. You've left me with many hard decisions, bud.
You better believe it.
Many hard decisions. This one over here is going to move right
I bet you are.
here.
Okay. Very excited, Nick.
I know you're very excited. I don't want you to be very excited.
I know, it's awesome.
The Riptide is going to overcharge to give him a 3-up invulnerable. So he's going to come here
Okay.
to take this objective.
Okay.
Man, I really would like to take you off more of these objectives, but I can't.
I don't think you can.
I can't. There's no way to do it.
No.
Shooting phase.
Tau, Nick, you must do this right.
I know, this is so important. Okay, start off, let's do some marker lights.
Sounds good.
I have some marker drones right there. They're all gonna fire into this Land Raider.
I'm going to spend 1 command point.
Yep.
And when I spend that command point, I'm going to smoke screen.
Oh, what does that do? -1 hit?
-1 to hit that thing.
That makes sense.
For the turn. Here we go. Hush.
So I got
Boo.
2. Good start. Then after that, I am then gonna burn 1 command point
Okay.
to get D3 more marker lights. 3 more! So I've got 5 marker lights on this Land Raider. Next, I'm going to fire the Sky Ray. His 2 marker lights are gonna fire into the Invictor. Smart missile system is gonna fire into these Marines here. All of his Seeker missiles are gonna fire into the Land Raider.
I'm going to spend 1 command point. I am going to transhuman physiology. So 1 CP. This unit for the remainder of the phase can only be wounded on 4-ups.
What?
Yeah.
Just 4-ups regardless. That's
Yeah.
incredible. Marker lights into the Dreadnought here. I hit 1 of them. The Smart Missile System, really good. And strength 5, so on 4s. And I wounded you 3 times.
Sounds good. 3 up. One
Very
guy
good.
takes 1 wound.
And then the Seeker Missiles, the 1-shot Seeker Missile volley that's gonna just come into that Land Raider and hopefully pop it right here.
Yeah.
I am hitting on 3s. So 2 miss, 4 hits. So 4 hits, strength 8, your toughness of 8.
So on
on
4s.
4s. 2 wounds.
AP.
AP -2.
-2. So I go from a 2 up because there's a base 2
Yep.
up to a 4 up. One of them I take.
All right, D6 damage.
1.
Okay, that's a command point reroll. All right, so I'll take a command point, bring me
Roll
down to
another
4.
1. Roll another 1.
No!
Roll another
I don't want
1.
Steve's dice luck.
Roll another 1.
There we go. Take 5 damage.
Fine, Nick. It's got 11 wounds remaining, I guess. Does it have any more missiles anymore? It
Nope.
Just launches all of them? You're
Yep.
like, I must kill the Land Raider.
All the breachers are going to fire into the warsuit there.
Oh, Nick has forgotten to deploy scramblers in his own zone. That could be a very costly mistake, as he has to do it 3 times in the remaining 4 turns.
Come on, baby. One of them.
Wow.
So take 4.
4 of 11?
13.
13.
So 9 wounds remaining.
9 wounds remaining. That's okay. We got enough firepower to take this out. Next up, I'm going to shoot my crisis suits. Two cyclic armed crisis suits into that squad, and 1 fusion blaster squad into the Invictus.
Wicked. What are you going to do first?
I'm going to do the fusion blasters. So hitting on 3s, we're rolling 1s.
Don't do it.
3
boo.
hits. I love upgrading
On
crisis suits.
3s.
Strength 8. That's 3 wounds at -4.
I don't get a save.
All right, I'm also within half range, which means double damage, or roll 2 dice, choose the highest for each
Is
one.
that how it works, though?
Yep, for my Meltas.
Oh, hey, your Meltas didn't get the upgrade?
No. So the first one does
Awesome.
2 damage.
I feel good about it.
Second one does 5 damage.
5, 6, 7. Oh, man, it could
Third
happen.
one does.
It
I'll take
lives
it.
with 1 wound.
So he's got 1 wound left?
Yeah. That was excellent, and you know it.
I do. Okay, the cyclics into that infantry squad there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna overcharge.
So
Only 1-1. So you roll a 1.
You hit me on.
I still got a mortal wound.
You hit me on 4s now.
Uh,
Because you hit on 3s naturally, right?
hit on 3s naturally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you hit me on 4s.
Yeah, which is not bad. Still, I did take 1 mortal wound, and 1 is already taken
So
2.
that kills it.
So it kills. What's awesome about that is they're out of
Coherency.
coherency, aren't they?
That's bad.
I've
The
got a
way
pl-
that has worked out has been
I've got a plan.
not
I've
good
got a
for
plan.
you.
I've got a plan for that.
So then you wound me on 4s.
Yeah, who need you 4? That's crazy.
Oh, Nick!
1
Oh,
wound.
Nick.
That is a lot of ones.
Without I didn't even need the stratagem.
So did you give me your dice or something, or what's going on here?
3, so 4, 5 up. No, I take.
Takes D3.
Sure. You kill this one guy.
Okay, well that sucks. That should have annihilated that squad.
Oh, but it did not.
No, it did not. Commander there, we'll see what he can do with 3 fusions into that squad. All right, so hitting on 3s, we're rolling 1s.
Correct.
All right, so all hits.
All hit regardless.
I only wounded you once. However, I went 6 inches, which means I get to reroll 1s to wound. And it still fails. So 1 wound. Wow.
Yay! Oh, but there's no. It's AP minus
AP minus
4, right?
4.
You just roll the damage.
D6 on 2 dice.
Yeah.
6 damage.
Hell yeah.
1 guy is eviscerated.
Yeah. Sometimes the Emperor really does protect.
He does. What is going
Sometimes
on?
the Emperor's like, yeah, let's do it, boys. I'm still holding this objective
No.
because I'm objective.
Get out of here.
I'm objective secured.
It's all gonna come down to the melee phase.
I know
you
it's gonna come down to melee. The
Okay,
Tau melee.
this cold star right here
Yeah.
is gonna ignore that suit.
Oh man.
And fire everything into this
Okay.
this Land Raider.
Smoke
So
screen.
hitting on 2s normally,
Down to 3.
down to 3, but back up to 2 because I have 5 marker lights on you. Hits all 3 times. 3 wounds.
6 up. Huh.
Man.
2 go through.
All right, 2 D6 damage. First one does 3.
3.
Second one does 4.
So 7. So 4 wounds remaining.
Oh, man, I needed to do better there. Okay, so the only unit I have left to fire with is my Riptide. I was hoping to shoot at the Terminators inside with him.
But alas.
But alas, my Riptide is going to fire his Smart Missile System into here and his Ion Accelerator to try to finish off this.
Sounds good to me.
It's
It's awesome. Feels good. Yeah, I know it is.
That should have been firing at the Terminators, right?
Watch you not.
Oh, that would be so terrible. Smart Missile
That
System
would be
into
pretty
the into those dudes over there. So I only hit you 3 times.
Oh no, on 4.
Strength 5 on 1 wound.
4. Yeah, 1 wound.
No minus.
So 3 up. Here we go. Take a wound.
All right, the Riptide's Ion Accelerator Relic Cannon.
Oh,
My dice have failed me.
Yeah, they have.
This might be your game, bud.
Do I quote Rupert here? Do I quote it? Do I do it, guys? He did it to me. You may be rolling poorly, but that's not why you're losing.
But I don't think that's true.
That's not true. I just wanted to say it. I don't know.
All right, so this is strength 9, so on 3s. So 2 wounds. Still a 2. Okay, so 2 wounds at -4. Don't roll 6. Don't roll 6.
Tack, if you're watching this,
Actually, you have to roll 2 6s. It's flat 4 damage, or minimum 4 damage.
Boxcars.
You need 2 6s for him to survive.
Boxcars.
Damn it.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
All right, so the first one does a minimum of 4 damage, D3 plus 3
Yeah,
damage.
you kill it. Yeah.
Oh, he's killed the Land Raider, and no Terminators die getting out. That's unfortunate for Nick, but really beneficial for Steve. You know, a nice explosion would have helped there for sure.
It honestly is going to come down to some key charges to pull this off. Now you can
The
overwatch.
Invictor's got 1 wound left.
1 wound left, and that Flamer is devastating
I
in
know.
Overwatch.
They can Overwatch with the Flamer.
So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to declare a charge with the Skyray.
You know what? I don't think it's worth the command points. We're going to need them later. So go for it.
Let's not roll less than a 4. There we go. Here's the clutch move that's going to save those crisis suits from running away from accuracy. I'm going to declare a charge with the crisis suits against the Invictor Warsuit. The whole point of this,
If you don't make it, you lose a guy
I know,
for sure.
because the out of coherency, if
they're
I
out
don't
of
make this,
coherency.
the whole point of this charge is to hopefully get rid of your 1 wound on that frickin' thing. So it's a 5-inch charge there. I got to
If
make
there's
this.
a 5-inch charge, you know if I'm in the building, I'll fail it.
Ah,
oh, no, he's at 11.
That
You
is
got, you're
not
fine.
a problem. Little tiny Anshi, the victor here. He's going to be the main guy that's going to kill that thing in close combat. You just watch. I totally forgot to. I forgot to deploy scramblers this turn.
Uh-oh, Nick.
I'm disappointed.
You're not
in myself.
mad, you're just disappointed.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. And then the very last charge, this Cold Star, is going to charge into these infantry. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, he gets there with a
12
huge
inches.
charge.
My tower, excellent chargers.
Apparently so.
Still within 3 of the drones. This is really important for the Tau to win this combat phase.
It is.
Because you could interrupt, I'm going to do Anshi first because he actually surprisingly has the best chance.
The
little tiny ethereal has the best chance of killing your warsuit in close combat.
Sounds good to me.
So he gets 5 attacks.
Okay.
He hits on 2s. He's going to choose to do the -2 version of his weapon and +2 strength. So strength 5, hitting on 2s at -2.
Bring it on, man.
Anshi is just going to jump and like skewer the pilot right in the head. Hitting on 2s, they all hit.
On 5s.
On 5s to wound, I just need 1.
You just need 1.
Ah, come on!
Awesome.
Oh, that's frustrating.
I feel great. I'm gonna do it. I'm going down to 5.
2 command points,
It's
interrupt.
probably not necessary, but
Steve interrupting combat here before he gets trounced good for 2 command points. Not enough to get a kill.
Then we're gonna go over to this Cold Star over here. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. 2 of them are with the Relic Blade. So basically a melt in close combat. And I roll a 1! All right,
Love it.
so 1 of them hits.
transhuman thing.
It does 1 damage! Doesn't make a difference because you already taken a wound,
Yeah.
but
Yay!
that was dumb. Wow.
Yay!
What is going on?
So for morale, I've got a leadership of 8, and I've lost 4 guys this turn. So I'm gonna spend 2 command points to go to 3, and
Auto pass.
auto pass.
You were in a very strong place, I gotta say, because you were gonna score maximum primary points this round. This is gonna be bad.
I hope so.
End of turn, Nick doesn't score here, but he's got a lot of secondaries that rely on end of game scoring. Steve does score 4 points to make end of turn 1 4-0 in favor of him. He's down to 3 command points to Nick's 4, but reserves are due to arrive. Let's get to turn 2 and see what happens. Command phase of turn 2. Steve gains a command point, goes up to 4, and he scores 4 points for raised banners, as well as 15 for primary objective scoring.
You've got a total of 23 points to my bupkis.
Yep.
You're off to a good start, man. I'm rooting for you.
Honestly, the board control is in my favor, but you still have a lot of stuff.
You didn't actually
Right?
kill them much.
I didn't kill that much stuff, and you
Yeah.
got stuff coming in too.
Yeah.
Like, so let's be real. It's the board is mine, but the table could be yours soon. Right?
Yeah.
The Terminators are going to advance, and then I'm going to spend 1 command point to Emperor's Will, and a Black Templars infantry unit can advance and charge.
Oh, fantastic.
So they go 4, so 9 inches in total. I'm going to take the Infiltrators, and they're going to do some advancing as well. Up here. Okay, so the end of my movement phase, I am gonna bring on my strategic reserves.
You're coming for my Cold Star there, aren't you?
Yeah, well, it's a while we stand, we fight model. It's worth points. It's also just kind of angry. Like,
Yep.
it's got the sword. I don't like that, and
Yep.
and then the chaplain. And then shooting phase. We're gonna start with the incursor. He's gonna shoot his bolt pistol.
in combat, yes, of course.
Bolt pistol into combat. Hits on 5s. No wounds. And by the way, I am in the tactical doctrine. I have to move forward from the Devastator doctrine.
So close range weapons, assault weapons get
assault weapons and rapid fire weapons.
get an additional -1.
So the Eradicators. The Eradicators are going to shoot everything into the suits. Hitting on 3s because I didn't advance, and rerolling 1s because they're a core choice next to a captain. So on 3s, rerolling 1s. I'll just roll them both at the same time. All of them hit. On 2s, all of them. So it's 6 AP -5s.
Wow. Yeah, so that goes through all of them.
That is all of my shooting.
Ugh.
So I'll go to the charge phase.
Okay, what are you gonna charge?
I'm gonna spend 2 command points. Chaplain is gonna use Commanding Oratory.
Oh no.
And he automatically passes one of his litanies, and it happens immediately.
And what is that?
So he has now a bubble of +2 to charge. And he gives them +3 to their pile-ins and their consolidates.
That could be a very dead captain. Okay. Well, I've seen you fail this before.
I better not this time or I'd be really mad. 6-inch rerollable charge on these guys.
On
Let's
the
do
assault,
this.
the assault dudes.
The assault intercessors.
2 1s. Here we go.
6, 7.
Oh, that was so close.
Yeah. For the Emperor.
That guy is so toast.
Terminators are going to charge into the Breachers and Devilfish.
I am going to supporting Overwatch with the Cold Star
I
Commander.
imagine that you will.
One of them, instead of firing his gun, is
Here we
going to
go.
fire a blind grenade at you.
Okay.
So I get D6 shots, and if I get a 6 with any of those shots, you are -1 to hit.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So 6 shots. Give me 6.
Don't do it! Yeah!
Ah, that
No blind grenades for
sucks.
you. Get out of here.
How many dice do you get?
40.
4D?
41.
4-0.
So 6 AP -1s. Nothing crazy.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
6
it.
wounds.
They're just like chainswords.
That's 6 wounds.
The chaplain
I can
hasn't
do
fought
this.
yet, though.
Okay, I can do this. So I failed 2 of them. So he has 3 wounds remaining. All right, let's see if the chaplain can take him down.
Yeah. Hitting on 2s. So I'm hitting you on wounding on 3s now.
3 at AP -1.
2 damage a hit.
All right, so I gotta save pretty much all of these.
Yeah.
1 wound remaining. All right, so my Cold Star Commander over here is gonna do all of his blows on the chaplain in hopes of killing him. Hitting on 3s. Hits them both on 2s. Wounds them both at -4.
So he has a 4-up invul.
Fail them both. Oh, yes!
Fails them both. Go
so
for
2
it.
D6 damage.
Ha! He dies.
4, 5, 6. I just slice him in half. You have tied up a lot of my shooting.
I have.
Like, I am in a bad spot.
End of turn 2 for Steve here, and he's got a total of 27 points at the end of his second turn. 15 primary, 2 for Codex Warfare, 6 for Engage in All Fronts, and 4 for Raise Banners. Let's see how Nick responds here. Start of his turn, he goes to 5 command points. 10 points for primary for Nick, and he's very pressured here.
You still got stuff coming in off the table. I don't know what any of the crew does.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. This could swing in your favor like really hard.
It could.
It totally could.
I don't think it's going to, but it
It
could.
totally could, though. It totally could.
All right, so Breacher's gonna fall back.
Run from me.
Run! I can shoot with neither Cold Star.
Yeah.
That's very, very frustrating.
Hangs out.
The Devilfish is in a weird spot. He only moves 3 inches right now. So he's gonna fall back like this.
Okay.
Be out of combat there.
My strategy with this army was to give you turn after turn of something to deal with in your deployment zone, so that I can hold the board confidently.
You have been.
And rack the score.
You've done a fantastic job of it. So my Cold Star is gonna fall back and hide back here. It's important for me to keep him alive. So the Cold Star is also gonna fall back.
I'm gonna spend 1 command point.
Yep.
and I'm gonna cut them down.
See if you cut them down.
So there were 8 guys that we said were in whatever. Yep. For every 6, you take a mortal wound.
I know, I only got 1 wound left.
No!
got a 6!
Come on!
Yes!
Yes!
Oh no! The commander escapes. Oh boy. Nick got lucky on that one.
Wow. Just running for it. I'm curious, because this is your second turn.
Yep.
I'm curious if you're going to bring guys in and where they're going to go.
Oh, yeah, I am curious myself. The Riptide is going to Nova Charge again. He's going to Nova Charge and give him a 3-up invulnerable. All right, so my Vespid are going to come in behind my lines. They're going to come in down here. They're coming down here, and they're going to play Scramblers, so not going to be able to fire this round. All right, so the Vespid, 8 Vespid here. Kroot Hounds and the Krutox Riders and the Shaper are all going to come in over here. Okay. So I'm going to go here, and maybe they can kill some Terminators. The Kroot Hounds are also way there.
Is that what they sound like?
They're the ouch puppies. And the Kroot Shaper is also going down here. Okay, so Psychic phase we pass, and it goes into the shooting phase.
Correct.
I gotta do this really carefully, because it has to go off well. So let's start, first of all, with the Markelites. Always gotta start with the Markelites. So I'm gonna do 2 Markelites from him into these guys here.
Okay.
And then next, I'm gonna do the Smart Missile System into these guys hiding over here. So the 2 Markelites are going into these Terminators. I reroll 1s because I'm within range of you. So he failed all his shots.
Excellent.
Which sucks.
I feel great about it.
Yeah, of course you do.
No marker light luck for Nick, so he's going to spend a command point on aerial targeting. That takes him to 4. He's got his reserves in, but I got to think he's really on the defensive. It's not a place he's used to for sure.
Let's go with the Krutox. The Krutox Riders are going to fire their big guns. They got 3 of them rapid firing into here. They get to use the marker lights. So they rapid fire 6 shots. So they're hitting on 4s, we're rolling 1s.
Here we go.
Excellent. Oh yeah! This is strength 7.
Whew, on 3s.
And you have 3 to worry about.
3 ups. All over 5.
Ah, that sucks. No. So the only shooting I really have left is the Riptide. I'm gonna fire the Riptide at the Terminators. On 4s. Rerolling 1s. That's rough. It's only 2. On 2s. Okay, so 2 wounds on -4.
Okay, so I have a 5-up invulnerable save, of which I passed neither.
All right, so minimum 4 damage.
Yeah, okay, so you kill 2 of them.
Pasted 2. So now it comes down again in the Tau phase to close combat.
Close combat.
I know. I know. On Shi into these Terminators.
Okay.
Charge out there on Shi! Ethereal! And he makes it with a 5.
For sure, the Terminators are like looking over, being like, what? Like,
next up, we have the Kroot Hounds are going to charge. Because they're within 6 inches of the pack alpha.
Oh, okay.
They get
a bonus?
They get 3 dice to charge.
Wow.
I choose the 2 highest. But because you also took some wounds from this squad, they sent blood, and they can re-roll those dice.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
Come on!
That is not enough.
Ooh, that is not enough.
But you can re-roll.
I can re-roll it.
Blood,
yes,
right?
I can re-roll
that.
that.
That's still not enough.
4, 5, 6, 7. That is sad.
It's gonna be great.
Well, the Krutox got to get in there. And they also get 3 dice as well. They don't get to re-roll it. But they get in.
They get in there.
They're fine. Rah!
Spending 1 command point on Raging Beast takes him down to 3 to double their efficacy in combat. Is this really solid play?
Krutox are going to double their attacks, and their attacks are going to go to -2. They're hitting on 3s.
It's pretty good. These things are strong. Like
5 at -2.
Okay.
Flat 2 damage apiece.
So we're on 4s.
Oh!
He's 1 Terminator.
Oh, that's brutal. So I've got Anshi left. He's got 5 attacks. So that was 2 wounds at -2.
This Terminator fighting him has 1.
So I got close.
I'm gonna send everything into the Kroot.
So
3 damage.
3 damage. They're 4 wounds.
Why don't people spam these? These are crazy.
End of 2, and our score is 27-10 in favor of Steve. Nick's got 3 command points left. Steve is out of command points, but he will be gaining 1 turn 3 command phase. Turn 3, Steve scores 3 for raised banners, 15 primary, as well as he's set up to score another 3 for engage on all fronts.
Here comes the assault intercessors.
It's gonna be awesome. Are these breachers on this objective?
Yep.
How many are on that objective?
1.
Okay, so the infiltrators are going to advance.
These guys here.
6.
Oh, nice.
In the Imperium fashion, the time has come to dash all hope. I shall take this objective from you. And then I will go to my shooting phase. All of the intercessors, the assault intercessors, will shoot their
Pistols?
pistols into the
drone screen?
the drone screen in the front.
Yep, makes sense.
Charge phase, for I have no other guns.
No other shots.
These assault intercessors are going to charge the
drones?
drones.
Everything there will fire in support.
That makes sense.
All right.
Big mess of melee tie-ups here, but those assault intercessors are sneaking on an Nick's objective, doing some serious work. Another command point spent to rage those Kroots sees Nick with 2 command points remaining.
And then I will consolidate into the Riptide and the second unit of drones.
Scoring for Steve here is another 15 for Primary, 3 more for Engage on all fronts, and 3 more for Raise Banners, as well as 1 for Codex Warfare. That's going to take him to a total of 49. Nick's turn 3, and man, is he hard-pressed. He's running out of time. I think he could potentially wipe Steve out if he had 6 turns to do so, but he doesn't. He's only going to score 5 for holding objectives this turn. He's got a lot of work to do.
All right, so I'm going to move my Devilfish forward.
Here we go.
The 3 inches. In the hopes of maybe being able to charge that Eradicator. This infantry here, they're going to move up 6.
Here we go.
So within 5 to try to blast those guys off my objective that should have been mine in the first place. This one guy
I know.
needs to die.
He's holding this objective.
Because they move 14.
Totally. So you just gotta kill him.
I'm going to kill him. So the Vespid are going to advance, and they get a 6.
Ooh, yeah.
6. I'm going to risk it hard. Anshi is going to do some backflips in the air. Go right here.
I don't know
"Come
what
at
that
me."
was. On sheet.
Here. I need them for their firepower, but if I lose them, I'm giving you so many points. So I'm going to be within 3 inches to contest the objective,
Okay.
but also in range to get engaged on all fronts,
Okay.
and hopefully kill some of these guys.
Sounds good to me.
I need to roll well and not die.
Much like us all, Nick.
Vespid need to do this. So they need to, they're going to go first. I really have no more marker lights left.
Makes sense.
But I'm going to burn a command point to let them reroll all their hits.
At the end of this phase, you will take the banner off, yeah.
All right, next, into combat. The Riptide will fire all of his guns at the guys at his feet.
Love it.
Unfortunately, the Ion Accelerator is a heavy weapon,
Okay.
so it'll be at -1.
Boy, that Riptide, he's just not doing well shooting in combat at all. One wonders if maybe a fallback might have made more sense earlier.
He will fire at the unit right in front of him. The Breachers are going to spend 1 command point to do Pulse Onslaught, which means they can target something at maximum range and still fire at their biggest gun.
Sounds good.
So they're actually going to fire at the Eradicators over here.
1 command point and transhuman physiology, so you only wound them on 4 outs.
Come on, you!
Oh, get out of here.
Come on!
Oh.
Do not
No,
reroll
you
ones. I'm
don't.
too far away. So I hit you 3 times, and I do one wound. All right, I've just got the Cold Star left. He's got 3 guns. I need all of them to hit, all of them to wound, and all of them to kill you on the Eradicators to contest this objective.
Yep, that's what you need.
So let's try it. So
All
all
hit.
hit.
And you only wound me on 4s because of transhuman
No,
physiology.
it's so rough. Oh! If I spend the last command point, I don't get this. I can't use.
You can't beef up the claws?
Can't beef up the claws. Yes, use the last command point, reroll this on it's a 50-50 chance.
50-50 chance.
No!
No,
Oh,
it
I
doesn't.
failed.
Transhuman is so good.
All right. Charge phase. The Unchi's gonna charge the last Eradicator. Unchi! Oh yeah.
Oh, he gets right in there.
Quah!
Move on to the objective.
Yeah.
And take it from you with my objective secured.
Smart ploy. I imagine the Riptide just like, where are they? There's all these little guys. I'm trying to stop them.
Just running for him. We're like, ah, just running.
Crew dogs down.
Nick's going to score 3 for engage to take him to 18 total, but Steve is still sitting at 49. Can Nick catch up?
Can you please move my captain up to your...
Like right up to him?
Yeah, right up to him.
Come here. Let's fight.
So that's the end of my movement, and then we'll go to shooting. So these guys here, they are gonna shoot all of their guns to your
Crisis,
your
Cold
commander.
Wow, that was really poor shooting.
2 wounds at AP, nothing.
Say them both. He's alive!
The captain is gonna charge your
Right.
crisis.
I'm hoping for 3 6s here.
That's what you're hoping for.
It's gonna save my butt right here if I get 3 6s. Come on!
So then these guys will charge
Okay.
your...
Also Overwatch. I'm hoping for more 3 6s. Here we go.
The incursors charge in.
One I'll take one.
It is.
One guy is eviscerated again.
Toasted. And they're in. Yeah. We'll only have to do 1 wound to this
They
thing.
only have to do 1 wound that I fail. Yeah, I wish I could have dropped.
The captain over there. So on 2s.
Come on, survive!
Oh, the
that's
auto
rough.
wounding
No,
is gnarly.
No.
Oh no. 5 AP minus 4s. Yeah.
Okay, so I can't fail 2 of these.
You can't fail 2 of them.
On a 50-50 roll, that's roughly doable.
Sword of Judgment.
Ah, no!
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Yeah.
So just 3 damage each.
Yeah.
I don't have any more command points. I'm so close.
Get out of here.
Just
Boom.
sliced in half. Ah!
We'll take a good walk back. So here, 1 at AP minus 2.
So I've got to save this.
You
A
gotta
50-50 roll
Yeah,
to
4 up,
save the
get
other
the shield
commander.
gen.
4 up shield generator.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No!
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, come
Yes!
on!
And you don't have any command
No, I
points.
have no command points left.
Yeah.
My commander.
This is my
I
aquarium.
think that
Get out of
signal
here.
that likely signals the end of the game there.
I think it does. Yeah. 'Cause
that,
you
that is
also-
a good chunk of my firepower, and that's 10 points.
And it's 10 points I've minus from you too.
Yeah, I was banking
Yeah.
on that to try to.
His scoring phase is just running away. All those dead in the Assault Doctrine has seen him score 4 more Codex Warfare points, making 6 on the game, 12 for engage on all fronts, and he has 2 more banners raised with 15 primary, maxing that at 45. It gives a commanding lead of 72 at the turn.
Yep, I wasn't bold when I needed to be bold, and that cost me the game. Well, you actually have recovered the map.
The map.
The map has been recovered.
Thank you.
You won one!
I won a 40K and 40M.
What a match. Steve really scouted his opponent well. He put him on the back foot early and pressured him the whole game. Some key decisions may have seen Nick break out of that corral, but it really came down to Steve going first and dictating the pace. Well played, gentlemen. Big thank you to Steve and Nick for providing us with such an entertaining game, and to Frontline Gaming for sponsoring our championship series and sending us these mats. Best of luck to Steve, who will go on to face the winner of our next semifinal. Tune in to see that. From all of us here at Play on Tabletop, this is JT McDowell saying, until the next time we see you in the grimdark universe of a far-flung future, play on.